It's me, Kimberly from KimberlyGosney.com, and shut the front door. I have got a really awesome tutorial for you today, my friend. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to scroll down on my website and I'm going to show it to you. Okay, in this box right here is a quote rotator. And what this does is it gives you the ability to take the awesome things that people say about you and put them on your website. Because, I mean, what's better than everybody being able to like shout out to the world how awesome you are and for you to be able to share that with other people? Like, oh my gosh, it will make your day. So, when you're new in business, the reason this is so super important for you is because you are building your empire and people want to know great things that people have said about you because it makes them feel more comfortable when they're getting to know you. So I love this tutorial because we're going to pop a quote rotator onto your site faster than you can scream glory hallelujah. All right, are you ready? Let's do this thing. Okay, so I am going to my test website because I don't want to screw something up on my real one. So what you want to do first is you want to go to, where's my plugins? Okay, there we are. You're going to go to plugins and add new. When you get there, you're going to type in quote rotator and hit search. Dun, 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 dun. You do not want this first one. You want the Flexi Quote Rotator. It's the second one. So I'm going to install that one right now. And then you're going to activate it. Ba-bam! Okay, so next thing that you want, because you've got to have two plugins to make this work. I know, crazy pants. So we're going to do Add New. And we're going to choose shortcode in the widget. You can see I've typed it in before. So we're going to search for that. And we're going to grab this Enable Shortcode and PHP in the text widget, which for me, it's already on my website. Okay, awesome. So now we've got everything that we need to get this done. So now I'm going to go to Settings. Hang on one second. Let me just check that bad boy out. Let's see. Plugins. And I'm going to activate that plugin because I haven't done that. I knew something was amiss because it wasn't coming up. Okay, cool. So you want to make sure your Enable Shortcode and your Flexi Quotes are both activated. So next I'm going to go to Settings, Shortcode, and PHP in the text widget. And I'm going to check this Enable Shortcode Support and hit Save Changes. P.S. There's a donate button right here. So if you really like it, you can show @Tech4Sky the love and give them a little money because, you know, who doesn't like to have a little extra money to fill up their gas tank? All right, so now I'm going to go back to my quote rotator. So it's Settings, Quote Rotator. Dun, 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 dun. It might come up today. I don't know why this is being so slow. Don't you get impatient if things don't happen like in an instant? Like, aren't you just sitting here waiting and wondering, like, how long is this going to take? So much so that I just clicked on it again. Okay, cool. Title. If you put a title right here, it will put words at the top of your quote rotator. I do not recommend doing this because it will put the words in and they'll be the same size as the text in the quote rotator. Unless you've got some mad CSS skills, just leave it blank and use a title in your widget area instead. Delay in seconds is going to be how long it takes for your quote rotator to pop your first quote up. The fade in seconds is the amount of time that it stays up on the screen, and the fade out is how long it takes it to disappear before it starts counting down to the new one. I didn't do anything with open quote symbol and close quote symbol. Believe me, I was just like, whatever. I just typed my quotes on the screen. But you could have it so that it makes like a big giant quote if you wanted to by following those instructions. For the width, I set it to the width of my sidebar widget area, but I made it just a little bit smaller to make sure it fit. And height, I swear I just guessed at it. I put 200 pixels. I thought that might work. So that's what I did. And for random, if you want to, you can check that box and then it'll put them up in no particular order. But of course you can just leave it with no and it'll do them in the same order that they appear on the in the order that you put them on there. So now I'm going to hit Save Changes. The next thing I'm going to do is go to my tools and I'm going to find the word quotes because this is a multi-step process. And as you can see, I've been playing around in here already. I've got a few quotes, but let me show you how easy it is to add a quote. And I'm going to add my little quotes so that way they'll be on the screen. Alright, so now I'm just going to hit the add a quote. And you can use this for quotes, or you can also use this like I did on my website for shouting out the love and attention that wonderful, sweet people gave to you that made you feel really special. Because, I mean, wow, Janet, thank you. So, there we go. And then that is all of that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Appearance and Widgets. And you are going to add yourself a text widget right in that box. So there is my text widget. And then I'm going to put I don't know why I put that, don't have a single clue. And then there's one other thing that you have to do. You have to do a bracket, sorry, not that bracket, but this bracket, the word quote rotator, if you can spell, R-O-T-A-T-O-R, and then another bracket to close it out. That's all you got to do. And then you're going to hit save. Now I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I did not forget a single step and that this all goes out just fine. So let me type in the page. Ta-da! And nope, I did not do something right. And that's because I can't spell or something. So let me go back in there again and let's go to dashboard. And I'm going to go to tools and nope, sorry, appearance. Nope, sorry, settings. Yep, settings. That's a winner. And it's because I probably can't spell the word rotator. And you want to grab this little box right here because that'll give you the exact code instead of trying to wing it. Oh, look, I didn't make it a capital R. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, all this stuff, this techie stuff, it's all about systems. And if you forget one thing, like putting a lowercase r instead of an uppercase r, then stuff doesn't work. So it's very important to grab the right code from the get-go. So I'm just grabbing that little short code right there beside example number 1. All right, now I'm going back to my website, to my appearance, to my widgets, and I'm going to pop that code right in there. Hopefully this time it'll be correct, and I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to do visit site. Oops, wrong page. Let's do /blog. This isn't a working site for me. It's just a test site. Ta-da! Looky there. There it is. There's my first one. And here comes my second one. And of course, you can be so much more fancy and make this look so much more beautiful than I have, but I was just giving you examples so that you could get this up and running as quickly as possible. So there you have it, how to add a really cool, kick-sass little quote rotator to your website, because all those comments, they shouldn't go to waste. Those amazing things that people say about you every day, they can really help you feel awesome. And plus, they can also make everyone around you feel awesome. Like, who doesn't want to come to a website that has awesome things that people say about each other? It's wonderful. So anyway, that's it. That is how to add a quote rotator, a shortcode widget, and a whole bunch of fun to your website, all in like 5 or 6 minutes. Bye!